everybody, it's Dansmonsters here, back making some monsters, shall we? So, what have we got here? No idea. No, big angular horrible monster with big teeth, it would appear. So I have watercolour wash, splattered it up, let it dry over a blue pencil drawing, and then I am going over it with a new discovery, a Posca uni pencil from the Mitsubishi Pencil Company. I love the big thick black lines that I can put down with it without any kind of ink bleed or anything like that. I really like it. New discovery. Love it. Think it's brilliant. I'm going to use it a lot more. Watercolours are out there. Somebody, oh no, it's the gouache. God, I say paints. I'm trying something new there. Abandoning the watercolours. So I'm obviously off to one side, having a brew and mixing the gouache. I don't know how to say it. Rubbish. Paint. So I'm mixing there. It's obviously got a green and that's an old brush that I've got there. That is such an old brush. As you can see, I'm sort of layering it in relatively opaquely. That's a good thing about gouache paints, is that you can layer them down really, really thinly and build up on top of them. They're sort of like that brilliant mix of watercolour and a little bit more acrylic-y, but the colours really pop. So I had no idea what colour I was going to do this. I just went along with it. No idea whatsoever. Making it up as I go along, as I always do. All the thing I was trying to do was try and add a bit of texture to it with the paint. So I add the paint relatively thickly, as you can see, if the camera's not shining too much, and then because you try a little bit of dry brushing, almost like a model making exercise afterwards. Oh, there's the hairdryer. Look, he's getting a nice hair drying. Oh, salon. Oh, lovely weather, isn't it? Oh, it is, yes. Oh, I tell you what, guess who's died? Oh, never. Did you see that thing on TV last night? He's not answering me. How strange. So, obviously, I've done the finger test to make sure I got everything. And then I'm adding as you can see, I've got, just using the basic three colours. I've got two different types of green, which are, if I can go and find the paintings, 1 second. Let's see if I can find them. Can't remember what colour. That's a dark green I'm adding on there. Let's have a see in here, and we can find the ones we've got. Look. Got them in my hand now as we speak. So I used that's a emerald green, a leaf green, and the yellow was a lemon yellow. So I've just sort of mixed these up as I've gone along, just trying it out, adding the texture, knowing that I was going to use the hairdryer to obviously dry it up so that I could add on top, layer on top of layer on top of layer. And I'm sort of figuring out the light source, which, as you can see, is sort of coming from the right hand side there, and trying to make sure that it's giving it that sort of model of the light coming in. I think there's a bit of white I've even added there. Is it? I don't know. I can't see. I probably should have videoed that bit. So again, as you can see, I've added the yellow really bright, just trying to force the paint around. Keep it dry, keep it wet, try and make those textures come out a bit more in the actual paint, and just blend it in as best that I can. There's the hairdryer again. What time do you want to book your appointment for next week? Oh, shall we say 10 o'clock? That's lovely. See you then, Mr. Green Monster. Thank you, bye. So obviously, again, once the paint had dried, I could add, that's a little bit of white added to the yellow there, to get that sort of, that top right and light angle coming in the best that I could. And then, as you can see, I just kept adding those details. What do you say when you just keep adding details? It's just painting, isn't it? If anybody's got any questions how I paint, I just make it up. I'm going to be honest with you. I just make it up as I completely go along, and just try anything out. And if it goes horribly wrong, well, that's what mistakes are all for. Now, I wasn't too sure what to do with the eyes, and I wasn't too sure what to do with the teeth. Obviously, the sort of orange-red is good on the old colour wheel, which does make it stick out, but I didn't know initially whether to just keep them white. Anyway, obviously, as I thought, I've done them in that red, and I think that red works really well, pops it out. So, wow, I don't know what happened to my brush there. Oh, my white paint is gone. Because I'm tight and I don't want to buy any more paint, I've got some really good white paint, but it's gone a bit thick and gooey, so I had to use an old brush. That brush is absolutely knackered. What was I thinking? Good grief. Just buy some new paint, Dan. Don't be so tight. Anyway, hairdryer again. As you can see, get all that paint nice and dry. Using a hairdryer isn't always brilliant, finger test, because the paper tends to buckle. I do like to leave it sometimes overnight if I can do, but as I wanted to try and get this painting finished, it's been on the drawing desk for ages, and I wanted to get it to make it for you guys to have a look at. That's why I use a hairdryer, but not something I would always use. Not so bad on acrylic, and depending on the kind of paper or card you use, but it can buckle. So there I've got the Kuretake pen that I'm doing the black outline with, and that is a, oh, now what pen's that? That is a pen that, it's like a fine liner pen. 1 second, but it's for calligraphy. Let me go and find it. 1 second, where's that pen? Where's that pen gone? Oh, I don't know. Where has it gone? Oh, it's over here. Move my pencil case. Look at that. So that pen was a, let's have a see, what's it called? It's called a Signa pen from Pilot, pure liquid ink. It's like a sign pen, really. It's not really for drawing, but it just has a real good singular flat head, so it's good to put those sort of finer details in sometimes. Oh, that's a yellow alcohol marker for the teeth. I had some trouble with the teeth. I wasn't really happy with them in the end. I liked the way that sometimes the ink from the sign pen did bleed into it, but I just wasn't doing it. I was trying to go for Sir James Harron teeth, but I have not cracked that nut yet. It's not quite working. So again, there we've got the good old classic Pentel brush pen. What would we do without that? Adding all those little extra details, of course. I love that pen. I don't think I can do anything without it. Now that grey one is a new one that I bought, which is another brush pen. It's a Pentel brush pen, and it's got that coloured pigments. There's one with black, one with grey, and one with brown. And I forgot I had them because I'm a stationery addict. I bought a load of them, put them in a drawer, forgot all about it until I got this painting. Because my Kuretake pens are really good. They are starting to, the nibs are getting absolutely destroyed, and I saw these in the sale, so I picked them up, and they seem to be really good so far. Back with the Pentel brush pen there. Oh, and there's the gel pen for that little bit of white, add details on the eyes. And again, I'm using a normal HB pencil there to give the teeth a bit of definition, and I still wasn't really happy with them by the time I finished them. They actually stand out a bit more, but that's a white Posca pencil again, which I've forgotten I had. I think it's a Crayola actually, not a Posca. So just to add those final details of it, I've obviously gone off to have a brew at this moment in time. Will it be tea or coffee? Well, now there's the thing. Oh, I've had that. I've come back. Where am I? Here I am. Got the watercolours out. I suspect this will be for a little bit of splattering up. Of course it is. There we go. That brush is held together by glue and masking tape, but it's a really good pen for a brush for splattering ink everywhere. So yeah, doing the old splatter, of course, changing the colour, get something else in there. There we go. Look, a bit of yellow to make it pop out. I love the splattering. I've got to say, I do love splattering stuff up. I need to do these a bit bigger, but boy, does it get everywhere. I covered my jumper and the wall behind me in splattered ink. Just how it's going to have to be. Hairdryer on to make sure everything's all sorted again, to finish it all off before I start peeling the paper off. We love it when we peel the paper off. And I think then I usually do the white outline. Is it going to happen? There's that. There it is. That I had to get a new pen because my old paint marker was gone. So as you can see, created the new one there and put that white outline just around it just to make it pop. And then that's pretty much going to be it finished. We'll probably get the good old peeling of the masking tape off, which is one of the great. I should have kept that sounding because we do like it. I've signed it. What a guy. Here we go. Oh, that is so satisfying. I think we can all agree. Well, guys, thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Let me know if you do or you don't. And honestly, I don't mind. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Thanks a lot, dudes. Bye!